The road to the 2020 Kentucky Oaks continues, and this time let's take a look at the Kentucky Oaks Future Wager Pool number 1. It's the only pool that'll be offered, and some interesting stakes races this weekend to help determine some of your early thoughts as you plan out some of your Oaks Derby doubles and your Kentucky Oaks Future Wagers. Starting with a few horses that have already ran this year, British Idiom. What did you think of her 2020 debut? Kind of an even finish against the impressive Finite. Early wagering on Saturday morning has her at about 10-1 on British Idiom. And always some questions about her pedigree and getting that distance of the 1 1/8 of the Kentucky Oaks. She did close out the year strong with that Breeders' Cup Juvenile, but that was a hard-fought effort. And I just wonder if she's going to be able to bounce back and peak that first Saturday in May. Overall, I think British Idiom might be an underlay. Donna Veloce may run Sunday, or she may also run in the Sunland Oaks. Donna Veloce being pointed for the Kentucky Oaks. Uncle Mo filly, fast 2 times last year, and she's kind of had a little bit of a time to kind of readjust and recycle up. So I think Donna Veloce is definitely a contender for the Kentucky Oaks. Edgeway, impressive debut victory, a 109 flat at Oaklawn Park. Pedigree is more speed. She'll get a chance to maybe earn her way in at Keeneland or possibly in a race like at Oaklawn Park in the Fantasy Stakes later on in April. Edgeway, early odds 17-1 in the future wagering. Finite 5-1. She's won 5 races in a row. Again, another sprinty pedigree by Munnings out of Tappet. She likes to run near the pace, but there definitely is a lot of pace pressers and early speed among the contenders so far for the Oaks. I think Finite is definitely an underlay. Frank's Rocket, she's got speed. She won by 7 lengths in her 2020 debut. The daughter of Into Mischief. You always have to question those Into Mischiefs as they get to 1 1/8 and past May or June of their 3-year-old seasons, as it just seems like they physically are well developed early. What I like about Frank's Rocket is she broke her maiden by 8 lengths last year as a 2-year-old at 5 furlongs. Then got some stakes experience, seemed to regress a little bit, and she's fresh right now. So maybe there's one where they'll just give her one more race and then try to go into the Oaks off 2 preps and just keep all of that speed. She's got Into Mischief on the sire side, and on the broodmare side, it's Indian Charlie, another win early type horse that was favored in the Kentucky Derby, running 3rd the year that he ran in the Kentucky Derby. Harvey's Little Goyle, the cleverly named daughter of American Pharaoh out of a Tappet mare, bred to run all day long. Harvey's Little Goyle, a 97 Brisnet speed figure, and she's cycling up nice. She won her maiden by 6, and then she won by 7. Harvey's Little Goyle probably going to go to the Gazelle Stakes or possibly the Ashland Stakes. Ice Princess, a long shot, but 2 wins in a row. Another one to consider if you like more of a long shot. Lake Avenue will run later on Saturday at the Gazelle, actually at Aqueduct, and then you'll be able to determine her odds based off that effort, although she's probably going to be primed up for the Gazelle to finish off her Oaks preparations. Lucrezia won an impressive race back-to-back at Tampa Bay, so we'll see where she surfaces next, but definitely a pedigree. Another one, Into Mischief, that you have to take a look at out of a Rahi mare, but those Rahi horses tend to run pretty good for their odds. May Dean, another one to consider, comes off the Demoiselle and Tempted, so some 2-year-old stake experience. And Mo City, a 5-length winner at Tampa and then lost to Gasparilla, another one you may want to consider if you're looking at some real longer shots for the Kentucky Oaks future wagers. Spice is nice after that 2nd place finish in the Devona Dale. She was bet down to 3-5 that day. She is now going to be about 17 or 18-1, so one that you may want to consider for the future, especially more of an Oaks play or an Oaks Derby double. Those are some of the contenders for the Kentucky Oaks. Who do you like? Are you going to be taking some of the favorites, or are you going to kind of fade Finite? What about Totalist Shape, May Dean, and some of the other contenders like Motu, Magic Dance, and Lucrezia? Leave a comment below and hit that subscribe button. We'll be doing a look at some contender previews as we get ready for the Oaks and the Derby this week. And remember, share this video, like, and subscribe as we lead you up to the 2020 Kentucky Oaks.